Hello, this is Dr. Vivoda, and we're going to be talking at first about consumer behavior. Consumer behavior are processes a consumer uses to make purchase decisions, as well as to use and dispose of purchased goods or services. Also includes factors that influence purchase decisions and the product use. Understanding how consumers make purchase decisions can help marketing managers in several ways. For example, if a manager knows through research that gas mileage is the most important attribute for a certain target market, the manufacturer can redesign a car to meet that criterion. If the firm cannot change the design in the short run, it can use promotion in an effort to change consumers' decision-making criteria. For example, by promoting style, durability, and cargo capacity. Consumer decision-making process actually is a 5-step process used by consumers when buying goods or services. The consumer decision-making process includes needs recognition, information search, evaluation of alternatives, purchase, and post-purchase behavior. These 5 steps represent a general process that can be used as a guide for studying how consumers make decisions. It is important to note, though, that consumers' decisions do not always proceed in order through all of these steps. In fact, the consumer may end the process at any time or may not even make a purchase. The sections on the types of consumer buying decisions will be discussed later. However, it is important to focus on the consumer decision-making process and what actually affects that process. And as you can see in the circle, cultural, social, individual, and psychological factors actually affect all of these steps. Let's go ahead and get started with needs recognition. The first stage in the consumer decision-making process is need recognition. Need recognition occurs when consumers are faced with an imbalance between actual and desired states that arouses and activates the consumer decision-making process. A want is the way that a consumer goes about addressing a need. For example, have you ever gotten blisters from an old running shoe, or maybe you saw a TV commercial for a new sports car and wanted to buy it? Need recognition is triggered when a consumer is exposed to either an internal or external stimulus, as you can see in this graphical representation. Marketing actually helps consumers recognize that imbalance that we just discussed between the present status and the preferred state. A marketing manager's objective is actually to get the consumers to recognize an imbalance between this present status and preferred state. Advertising and sales promotion often provide this stimulus. Surveying buyer preferences provides marketers with information about consumer wants and needs that can be used to tailor products and services. Marketing managers can create wants on the part of the consumer. For example, when college students move in their own apartment or dorm room, they often need to furnish it and want new furniture rather than the hand-me-down furniture from their parents. A want could be for a specific product, or it could be for a certain attribute or feature of a product. In this example, the college students not only need home furnishings, but also want items that really reflect their sense of style. Similarly, consumers may want ready-to-eat meals, drive-through dry cleaning service, and internet shopping to fill their need for convenience. Stimulus. Any unit of input affecting one or more of the 5 senses: sight, smell, taste, touch, hearing. These are all stimuli. When you are in, for example, a shopping environment or a mall environment, everything that is in that shopping area or mall is somehow playing into one of your 5 senses. For whether it's the music in the store, the lighting in the store, what you smell when you walk into a bakery, this is all considered stimuli. Recognition of unfulfilled wants. When a current product really isn't performing properly, when the consumer is running out of a product, or when another product seems superior to the one currently used. That is recognition of unfulfilled wants. For example, you go to the store, you purchase a whitening product to brighten your teeth. You're very unhappy with your smile. Well, you go ahead and you use this gel, and when all is said and done, you're very unhappy with the end result. You are not going to use that whitening gel again. Information search. After recognizing a need or want, consumers search for information about the various alternatives available to satisfy it. For example, as gasoline prices increase, many people are searching for information on vehicles that use alternatives to gasoline, such as Honda's hybrid models. An information search can occur internally, externally, or both. An information search that is conducted internally is when the person recalls information stored in the memory. This stored information stems largely from previous experience with the product. In contrast, external information search seeks information in an outside environment. It is non-marketing controlled or marketing controlled. External information searches. You need less information, less risk, more knowledge, more product experience, low level of interest, confidence in decision. You need more information, there's more risk, less knowledge, less product experience, a high level of interest, but a lack of confidence. What is an evoke set? An evoke set is a group of brands resulting from an information search from which a buyer can choose. From this set, the buyer will further evaluate the alternatives and they'll ultimately make a choice. Consumers do not consider all brands available in a product category, but they do seriously consider a much smaller set. For example, from the many brands of pizza available, consumers are most likely only to consider the alternatives that fit their price range, location, takeout and delivery needs, and taste preferences. Having too many choices actually can confuse the consumer and cause them to delay the decision to buy in, or in some instances, actually causes them not to buy at all. Evaluation of alternatives and purchase. Analyze product attributes, use cutoff criteria, and rank attributes by importance. And that means that you're going to rank according to what is important to you as a consumer. Purchase, the decision to buy or not to buy. Marketing determines which attributes are most important in influencing a consumer's choice. For example, you go to the mall and you decide that you want to buy a new shirt. Well, what may be important to you, most important, may be the price. For other people, price is no object. It may be the texture of the material, the quality of the item. And that is actually why you see many consumers shopping at Walmart, and then you have other consumers who are shopping at Nordstrom or Dillard's. It all depends on what you're looking for and what your criteria is as far as what you can afford and what you would be happy with or satisfied with when you actually make the purchase. When a person is actually buying an expensive or complex item, it is often a fully planned purchase based on a lot of information. For example, people rarely buy a new home simply on an impulse. Often consumers will make a partially planned purchase when they know the product category they want to buy: shirts, pants, reading lamp, car floor mats. But wait until they get to the store to choose a specific style or brand. Finally, there are unplanned purchases, and that's when people actually buy on impulse. Research has found that up to 68% of the items bought during major shopping trips and 54% on smaller shopping trips are actually totally unplanned. Lastly, post-purchase behavior. Consumers can reduce dissonance, or that conflict within, by seeking information that reinforces positive ideas about the purchase, avoiding information that contradicts the purchase decision, revoking the original decision by returning the product. That is buyer's remorse. Marketers can minimize post-purchase behavior through effective communication, follow-up, guarantees, warranties, or service during and after the sale. Well, I certainly hope that you have enjoyed this PowerPoint presentation on consumer decision-making process, and hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.